Welcome to the final track on the EP. Today we're talking about Among Fields of Beautiful Nothing. Jesus Christ, that title is paying my ass.
Yes.
Nobody knows what this song is called.
I do.
It's a running joke.
Yeah.
So I keep calling it Among Beautiful Fields of Nothing.
He mixed up word order. It's funny. It's a tongue twister.
I was calling it Amidst Fields of Beautiful Nothing. It's like we all have different titles for this one song.
It worked out though.
Yeah.
We figured it out eventually.
This one is my song, and it's very cool that everybody like this. That's what the part of I like about this EP is everybody's represented. Everybody's got their songs, their moments, their writing style, and it shows. This song was born out of a jam. 2021?
Yeah, January 2021.
January 2021. We were still practicing at my place, and we were talking ahead of time before we met up, and we were like, let's try to do something, because we didn't have any idea. So we were like, let's try to jam out a song in a day.
Yeah,
so
just write a song, bro.
Yeah, we started jamming. We took it to just write a song. Easiest thing in the world.
And then 3 years later.
3 years later, yeah. So we played a couple of jams. We got the initial idea kind of down, and it just sat as like a video for a while. Like it was a cool thing, but we didn't know how to recreate it or how to like go forward with it for quite a while. And it took until about was it around working on EP1 that we started getting serious about trying to put this thing together, or was it after the fact?
It was around there, yeah.
Yeah, we started to get very serious with it. Actually started because we had been jamming at a couple of practices. We had some recordings, so I kind of took a couple of the videos we had, messily hacked together some parts that kind of seemed like a flow, and then handed off to them. I was like, "Good luck, guys. Tap this shit out."
Yeah, whereas me and Dale wrote our songs. Alex was kind of like the musical director of this song,
kind of,
because obviously,
the bass is
it was form a jam, which maybe we'll post it on the year anniversary or some shit.
Maybe
here's the original version of
here's one of the original jams. That'd be cool.
If you watch it, there's a lot of things from that original jam that carried over into this final
especially
version.
In the bass. I liked a lot of what was being played there, and I wasn't able to recreate any of those vibes in the other jams. So it was cool to kind of be able to pull a lot of that out. As for the story in this song as it relates to the rest of the EP, everything is basically, all the tracks before are just a downward spiral, anger, confusion, bad choice after rock bottom. And I wouldn't call Fields a fully hopeful song. It's definitely you've hit the bottom, you've gotten everything out, you're clear-headed, and you have to just find your feet and get up and, try to go again. You have to, because if you don't, you're stuck. You're not going to get anywhere. So it's kind of I think it works very well with how the song builds kind of subtly, tempo-wise throughout the song. It's like somebody getting up and taking those steps, getting themselves back under control, keeping a straight line and trying to just... And as it builds and builds and builds, it's like you're more confident, you've got your feet under you, you're jogging, you're running. And it's a very slow build that pays off with just... I love it when that's at the very end when everything kicks and just hits in together. It's one of the coolest things I think we have recorded right now. I'm a big fan. And fun fact, the title of this song was inspired by a road trip I took out to Los Angeles in 2018 to see an ISIS reunion show. As I was passing west out of Nebraska into Colorado. That's what inspired me. Just some of the empty, starting to go up in elevation through the mountains, and I've got just this line of sun peeking through a cover of clouds, lighting this kind of field down below, because obviously you're in the mountains. There's a lot of stuff lower than you. It was very cool to watch while I was, it was very cool to sneak peeks at while I was driving. So I always kept that title in mind, and when we started jamming this, I kind of knew what I wanted it to be.
I think this was the hardest song to write.
Yeah.
Just because converting things from jam into structured music is, at least for me, I don't know about both of you, but it's really, really difficult. The back half of Dirge B was the same thing. That took forever to nail
Yeah,
down.
because that was just a jam too. We didn't have any idea what we wanted to do with that.
Yeah, and this was the same thing. It took forever. I had to rewrite a bunch of stuff from the recordings.
Yeah.
It was...
It was a process.
It took a long time, but I'm really glad with where it turned out.
Yeah.
Cutting it would have been the wrong move, very much so. We talked about that back in the Bound video. Because originally I wanted to cut Field and replace it with a new song called Bound to the Sea.
Yeah, because we weren't going anywhere with Fields at that point. We were still kind of stumbling through it.
Because it was a big pain in the ass. This song was a pain.
It was a lot of
get
consistent, determined effort.
Yeah,
it paid off.
This was a lot of work for this one.
But it's great, you know.
We hope you guys enjoy it.
Especially with, like, the intro, you know. Mm-hmm. I like to imagine it like this dude watches up on the beach after water, because all that horseshit plays out.
Yeah.
And even, like, you know, when the bass and, like, the big boom bass drum kicks in, it's like the guy's, like, you know...
Taking unsteady steps.
Like, waddling around.
Wobbling.
Keep. And then, you know, just the steady pace, and then, you know, like you said, the way it builds is crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's like, it starts with, like, stumbling to full-on sprint, and, like, I like, you know, jumping off a cliff or some shit. I don't know.
Not in a sad way.
But, you know.
Like, no, he takes flight. It's okay.
Yeah.
He lives.
That last free break. Yeah.
Unless you interpret it otherwise, in which case, perfectly valid.
Yeah, man. It's a great song.
Not to jerk ourselves off right
now. Not that, jerk ourselves off, but, like, I think it's our best song.
Yeah, I'm
so far.
I'm very happy with how this whole entire EP is.
As of now, I think it's our best song.
Yes.
But we'll see when the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, y'all. Hope you're all enjoying the EP.
Thank you for tuning in. VH1 Behind the Music with Callused Wing.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Adrift Aimless edition. Finish.
Whatever the next one's going to be called.
Mm-hmm.